Hello everyone, welcome to Astral Luck, rather Astral Luck. If you have noticed that I've moved to a new website called Astral Luck. So welcome to Astral Luck, and let's start with a new pick a card reading, which is about what to expect in the week of March 13, 2023. So let's identify the cards for the piles that we want to have. So pile 1 is the devil card, and don't get scared because of choosing this pile. If you are feeling attracted to this card for some reason, just because it's the devil card doesn't mean much right now. Only it shows that yes, there might be attraction in your life. Either you have a particular attraction, or you might be attracting someone in your life. Something is going around attraction, and we'll have a lot of things about this, uh, good, bad, ugly, evil, or lucky, or super lucky. We don't know, and we'll get to know when we see the cards. Pile 2 is the Eight of Wands, and pile 3 is the Moon card. So these are your three pile identifiers for today. Feel free to choose one, two, or all three of them, because sometimes some people find that every pile has got some specific message, and sometimes people also assign pile 1 for love life, pile 2 for career, pile 3 for something else. It can happen. Be creative with it. That's what I'm saying. So we'll start with pile 1. If you have chosen pile 1, and if you have chosen the devil card, it's your pile. And what this says here is that there is a certain kind of attraction that is there between you and something, or some person, or some entity out there, which can be little unhealthy. But I'm not getting so far right now, because this is just the identifier card. It's not anything beyond that right now. And we have so many cards lying in front of us. So they would speak for this attraction and other aspects. But definitely, this attraction is the theme for you in this coming week. So, with that in mind, I'm shuffling every deck that I have in front of me to guide us, and we already have Venus Love actually jumping out, and I would get to that card after shuffling other cards. Okay, you have cards jumping out. This also jumped out: submission, love, submission, and unexpected income. I don't know why that just stayed back in my hand, because that was not the intention, but it stayed back, so it was meant to be part of this reading. Okay, there's no more card one. So this card has fallen from this deck, so I was trying to see if any other card wants to come out, and it was like, no, this is the only card that is supposed to guide you now at this moment in for doing this reading for the week of March 13th. And this card says love, Venus. So Venus, from the astrological point of view, always have a notation of practicality, love, little bit of lust, if you want to say that. Lust is not the right word, but what I'm seeing here is that you are quite aware of what is big and what is small in terms of your attraction. Are you attracted in a very big way, which is uncontrollable, and or somebody's forcing their attraction on you, and you know that you have some kind of small, tiny, little bit of attraction, but you really don't have much to do with this person. But what the cards are telling is that for most of you, the attraction is very high from both the sides. And for some of you, it is like, I have tiny consideration for this man or woman who is following me everywhere and trying to propose me every time, but I don't know. But the cards are telling that submit to this person, you might get pleasantly surprised. This is we again, the card of Venus in the sign of Pisces. uh, you are scared that if you submit to this person will start controlling you. No, this is a perception that you are holding about this person. This person will always leave the door open for you to, and it's for you to decide if you want to close the door or leave the door open or walk out of that door. This person will never close the door behind you and trap you inside their life. No, this person will always leave that choice for you, and you would be pleasantly surprised to see that what an unexpected uh, way of seeing things through this person's point of view. You would be pleasantly surprised, and it will rather help you to grow as a person. We have Mandodari's love, again, a love card. So many love cards that are coming here, and this person will love you blindly. This person will always show you that you are making a mistake. Some in your life, in your personal life, you might be making mistakes. You might be doing a lot of good and bad things, and we all do that. And what I'm seeing here is that this person will tell you that, okay, this is where you are probably ethically wrong or morally wrong. Maybe think about it. This person will not again dictate that you are wrong, just change your actions. No, this person will not do that. This person will just give you an alternative perspective and leave you with that perspective to decide on your own what you want to do with it, and whether you choose to follow that alternative perspective or you choose to follow your own way of thinking. This person will stand by you and support you. So, this person is of that nature. That's why this is an unexpected gift. Usually, people are not like that in this day and age, who are knowledgeable, who always tell you what is right or wrong. And after that, they respect your choice. Whether you choose the right thing or the wrong thing, they respect that and they stand by you to go through the process of your own choices. So, they definitely don't come and control you. That's your initial fear and some kind of love that you are trying to get into. Again, because this is a general reading, I would not literally take love as love, but it could be love, it could be any kind of work relationship, friendship, or any other kind of interaction with an other entity where you feel very attracted, and that is coming together. Maybe there is a society, a group of people who love poetry, and you also are poet, and they want to collaborate with you, and you are like, no, I don't want to go there. Those people are very controlling kind of people. They don't allow creativity to flow through. but you will be pleasantly surprised. That's how you have to put this in the context. Okay, you have Mercury in Aries, which is saying restlessness, which is describing your current state of mind. Mercury in Aries is a kind of person, super intellectual person who wants to do things with their thoughts and play around with other people's thought to get things done without moving a single piece of furniture, without moving anything which requires physical uh, hard work. And Aries is a kind of energy, let's do this quickly. If you have to move this furniture from here to there, and see whether it's good or it looks good there, or it looks good wherever it is. A Mercury oriented person will do everything in their mind, but Aries is a kind of energy, let's quickly push it there, see how this piece of furniture looks in that, on that wall. If it doesn't look good, we'll bring it back. Aries is that kind of energy, and that's the kind of restlessness. So you are feeling very restless. Can I associate with this person, this group of people, or this entity, or this lover who is pursuing me? And if I don't uh, get along, can I break it up in between? You are feeling that restlessness right now, and you definitely are feeling bit uh, overwhelmed with that restlessness. But then we have the card of change, which says that things are changing for you very quickly, and it's changing for good. So don't worry, things will. You are guided towards marriage, unity, whatever it is, in whichever context. It doesn't have to be literal marriage. As I said, if it's workplace, you would sign that contract hesitantly, with a lot of restless mind, but yeah, you would change your thoughts later, and you will uh, end of a phase in your life to start something new, which is better, which is good in terms of your freedom. And how best you can utilize that freedom for yourself, that is another question. That is totally your ability. And I'm hoping that in the next set of tarot cards, we'll get answer about that. Again, Wheel of Fortune, the time is changing for you for your own good. We have Four of Wands, Celebration, and the Hermit. So I what I see here is that in this week things will change for you in a pleasant way. You People around you, this person or this group of people or this association or this company, whichever entity is being like following you and asking you to be with them, they would celebrate that now you are with them. And you realizing what has just happened, you are taking a moment of time with your own self to put it all together, that this is so different than what I thought. And you are still trying to find where is the catch, where is the trap, where is this person going to bring all those terms and conditions. And you are, but you are still also trying to analyze things. Then we have Four of Coins, Five of Coins, and Malika of Coins, which is Queen of Coins. So this is the Sufi tarot, and they have lot of Persian way of calling things, like Queen is Malika here. So what I'm seeing here is that because your heart is not allowing you to trust what is happening, whatever good is happening, you are also trying to create a plan B. The Four of Coins and Five of Coins here is telling me that you are also saving or allocating things for a bad day which you are anticipating, that this, now that you have accepted the proposal, now that you have signed the contract, now that you have agreed to whatever the other uh, person was demanding, or wherever you were attracted, you are, if that doesn't work out, what is my plan B? You are planning that, and you are very practical about that plan, that this would be my tipping point. If uh, at this point things don't go wrong, uh, I would stay in this forever. And if this is the point, if things go wrong with me, I'll just leave everything and go on this plan B. So you are like deciding the boundary. This is the tolerance point. And till now I've not seen that in this group of cards, that you will possibly have to leave everything and go away, or you would be forced to cross that boundary. Every relationship will comes up with its own challenges, and no doubt this one will also bring its own challenges, but it will not cross those tough boundaries which are like, this is my tolerance point and now I definitely don't want to be here. You will never get to that stage. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I think that's your message for this week. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you hated it, please hit the dislike button. Anything is fine. But do hit that button, like or dislike. I really want to know how many people actually like or dislike this reading, and it would be very helpful for me to think and contemplate on my level. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye bye. Namaste. And don't forget that I have a new website, AUM, Om Astral Luck, and also watch the daily short videos. Namaste. Hello everyone. If you have chosen pile 2, 8 of Wands, this is your reading. So you are moving to very quickly towards something, to a destination, or something is moving very quickly towards you. Usually 8 of Wands is a very neutral card, just showing that you are having very quick, swift movement, either in a certain direction or something's coming closer to you. It doesn't show what it is by itself. Eight of Wands by itself definitely doesn't show much beyond that. But only thing is that it's very quick, whatever it is. And now my whole reading is around what that thing is, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it brings luck to you, whether you need to be cautious of it because something's going to hit to you very quickly in a positive way or in a bad way, or you are achieving something. Let's see. With that intention, I will now shuffle the cards and then we'll start the reading. But I feel very excited about this pile, that uh, quick results. Something is very quick. What it is, I'm very curious, and I hope you are also very curious about it. And by the way, while I'm shuffling the cards, I just wanted to tell you about my new website, Om Astral Luck, AUM Astral Luck, and the link is given below. And don't forget to watch the short videos which are posted almost daily, which is like message of the day. So where are you headed, or what is heading towards you? Mercury, mind. Something is on an intellectual capacity, or something with your friends. Venus, Akin. This card was there in the previous reading, which for pile one also. But I cannot say that pile one was meant for you just by this card showing up here. But definitely, what I'm seeing here is that uh, something is happening at an intellectual level which you would love, and it is also at a very practical level. And in Vedic astrology, both Mercury and Venus are friends, so it's a very enjoyable week in terms of that. I would say that just based on these two cards, I definitely feel that you are going to intellectually be very satisfied. Let's see. Shishupala's mistake. Okay, what I'm. This is a little tough story, so I'm not getting into the story. It has a bit of bloodshed also, but it definitely has a meaning in this context. So I'll just get into that meaning. And what I'm seeing here is that what in your mind you are very clear what is right, what is wrong, and you know that on an intellectual capacity, and you love this fact about you that you know what is right and wrong, and you have tried to help others about identifying what is right and what is wrong. You have done your bit, but you have failed miserably because you can show someone the right path. You cannot make them walk. You cannot walk for them. And in that way, what the intellectual happiness and the love for yourself is growing very high right now, because you, for some reason, are protected. You know that you are on the right path. You know that others may have to face some consequences, but then you definitely are on the ethical side because you try to explain them about these consequences, and you try to correct them, you help them in the past, but it was their choice not to listen to you. So you are at peace. You are at peace. Then we have Jupiter in Capricorn, which is more about you are in complete control of your own life, and you know that this is a cyclic moment. There is a low around you. People are falling left, right, and center because of their own doing, and this is the low that you don't want to see. But then you are also feeling safe because you have all the resources that you want to keep yourself satisfied, to keep yourself moving forward. You are feeling comfortable in that way. Only thing is that do not get involved with other people's story. It's not meant for you. Have a vision for yourself for future Sun in Pisces, because very soon the sun is going to rise in your own personal space, and you are going to be the center of focus or the success story that everyone want to be. So have a vision for yourself how you want to define this success and how you want to use this success to define your coming years and your future actions. Focus on yourself. Do not worry about others. So Mercury and Venus are constantly reminding here the lesson of self love on an intellectual level, and forgiving others and not worrying about others is the message that is very important for you based on all the cards that have shown up till now. Moving on to more cards, then we have community, we have expectations and thoughts. Suddenly, you would see that the people around you, because they are falling left, right, and center, and you are quite safe, they feel that you are the leader, and now you would guide them, you will show them the path, and they would have a lot of expectations from you. Don't let these expectations decide your own personal course of action. You need to be very clear with your vision. The sun is very clear with its vision that it has to give sun, give light and energy to us, and it's up to us what we do with that light and an energy. And sun doesn't care if we use it for good, does if we use it for bad things. Sun definitely doesn't care. Sun doesn't definitely doesn't come to us on a personal level to help us decide what is right and what is wrong for us, or guide us how to use its energy. Sun just spreads brightness. It's up to others whether they take it or not. So you have to be very clear what is your brightness that you are going to share with others, and leave it there. After that, it's not your problem. You will continue to do that. You will continue to be successful. You will continue to be bright, and you will continue to be the best thing around everyone else. And after that, you don't bother yourself. We have Hierophant, we have Five of Cups and Seven of Swords. Okay, you are quite safe and you are quite happy with the vision that you have for yourself, and you have learned that okay, you cannot uh, worry yourself, put yourself into a position of self pity or uh, guilt that you're not able to help others. That's not your problem. That is very clear to you. But there are some kind of, let's say, there are clouds in the sky which want to cover the sun. They want to cover your brightness, and they would try time to time. But do clouds succeed in covering the brightness of the sun? Yes, they do succeed for time to time, for very less time, maybe some hours, maybe maximum to a day or two. And after that, the sun is out there, bright, shining, doing its job. And it's always doing its job, even if the cloud is there. So you need to remember that concept, and don't get disturbed when the clouds show up. Then we have Seven of Staff, which is Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, and Eight of Cups. Interesting. So what I'm seeing here is that when the cloud shows up, you go into deep meditation and finding your source of energy and keeping it safe, and praying to God in a celebratory mode that you are always safe and you are always blessed, and then you keep continuing and keep moving on with your journey of life. You don't bother yourself. So to a large extent, what I'm seeing here is that you would be recognized, you would be put in the position of power, you would also be manipulated to a extent that you need to take care of others. You are doing that by accepting that power and not allowing anyone else to take that power, because you are compassionate enough to not to use misuse that power. let's say that if somebody else takes that power, they will misuse it. You accepting that power itself is a great service, and then people will try to attack you on time to time basis, and that's when you look inward on your strengths rather than you look outward to other people. So, this is the message that would just start from this week and it will continue for many years in forward. That's what they're saying. But the whole thing would start for you during this week. So that's the whole message. If you like this message, please hit on the like button. If you did not like this message, please hit on the dislike button. But hit one of those two buttons. I really want you to do that. And leave a comment below if you feel like. And remember that the new website is omastralluck.com. Bye bye and namaste. Hello everyone, if you have chosen pile 3, the moon card, this is your reading. The very first impression that I get is that emotions are quite high, and there is a reason for this. The reason may not be very clear to me right now just by seeing this card, but I definitely see that there is some kind of hidden energy that wants to come out, hidden emotion that wants to come out, something that was suppressed for very long wants to come out to the daylight, and that is what you are hoping and aspiring for. With that energy, let's start the reading by first shuffling these cards, and then we would start picking them and reading them. The cards are already well shuffled, but I wanted to do this on camera after reading your first card so that we infuse the energy of this card in the shuffle so that we get the most appropriate message for you for this week. So you have the Sun Spirit and you have Capricorn I use. Okay, I really like this combination here. The first reason why I like this combination here is that it's bringing your soul, Sun, and you as the initiator, or you as the person who is going to do some kind of action together. What I'm seeing here is that there is a very strong hidden desire to do something, and it's emotionally uh, pushing you that go out there and do this thing. This is your purpose of life. This is your uh, whole reason why you were incarnated as whatever your name is. You were incarnated as uh, your name, and call out for your name here. And it makes me emotional because it's a very strong sense of emotion. And this week you would realize that I have to do something about it. I really cannot allow others to actually govern me in my life. Then we have Shibi's selflessness. And this is a story that I think I would try to bring out from the book itself because it is more appropriate to read out from here than trying to because this is a little emotional also. King Shibi was renowned for his valor and justness. It is said that he single-handedly conquered the whole world, Whoever went to Shibi asking for anything never returned empty handed. So this uh, king was quite righteous and was with a very big heart. No one would go empty handed. I have to fulfill their needs. The tale of his charity reached far wide, and one day Lord Indra himself decided to test him. So gods wanted to test him. Indra is the king of all gods. He asked Lord Agni, Agni is Lord Fire, to transform into a sparrow and go to Shibi for protection. The sparrow flew to Shibi's lap, asking to be saved from Falcon, who was really Lord Indra. So, this was a game plan that Sparrow would come for protection, and then the Falcon would come in the form of the King of Gods, would come in the form of Falcon to hunt for the Sparrow. And now, how does Shibi handle the situation? So the sparrow flew to Shibi's lap asking for protection from Falcon, who was really Lord Indra in disguise. Shibi promised to protect the sparrow, but the Falcon argued that since the sparrow was his sustenance, Shibi could not be deprived from sparrow's flesh. Now Shibi decided to offer the falcon his own flesh equivalent to the sparrow's weight in exchange of bird's life. The sparrow was placed on one side of the balance or weighing scale. Shibi began cutting away his body and adding pieces of his body on the other side of the weighing scale, but little did he knew that Indra's request Agni had made himself so heavy that the scale would not budge. Undeterred, Shibi kept on cutting away without as much as winching to keep his promise of saving the sparrow. Indra was moved by Shibi's selflessness. He revealed himself and blessed Shibi and restored him completely. So that's the story, which was quite emotional because the moon card was your primary card. So I wanted to read it out and not just uh, go through it in one or two sentences because you need to understand the story here. It's important, and that's why I read it in detail. So, on the heart level, you are the one, as I said, Capricorn represents you are the one who is doing the action, and you are Shibi, and you want to do a action which comes from your heart. And there would be people who would be testing you that do you really want to do this? Although it's the right thing to do, but it may cost you, and they will try to put a lot of restrictions on you. That's the whole message in your context. But you are so emotional about doing the right thing, and you, as much as there are restrictions, you I would encourage you to go ahead and do that. You may not see the positive uh, effects of it within the week, or you may see it immediately, but most of you may not see the positive effects of your actions within this week, but you would be rewarded royally. Trust me on that. Moving on to the next card, vision, order, and resistance. So you have a vision. The cards are repeating the same story from different perspectives, from different system of cards. You have a vision. You want to follow a systematic order to fulfill that vision, but there is resistance coming from others, and you definitely don't know how to handle it. And it's the people who envy you, is the people who compete with you, would try to pull you down, take this opportunity to pull you down, put resistance in your life. Be careful of them, but don't allow them to change your mind, because it will lead to unexpected wealth, great fortune again. And the thoughts are right for you right now. The thoughts that are there in your mind of doing something is right. So unexpected well income and great fortune. I just wanted to bring that close to emphasize I'm not making this up, and these cards are actually coming up here. So let's see what the tarot has to bring in here. You have the Hierophant, you have the Magician, and you have the Tower. So, what I'm seeing here is that whatever you are doing right now will have very high consequences for your people around you who envy you. And that's why they would try to pull you down during this week. And for you, the right thing is okay, do whatever you want. I know I'm doing the right thing and I'll continue doing that. I don't care what kind of restrictions you are putting on me. I'll fight with you and I'll do what I want. And there is magic around you which will create situations that suddenly a door will open for you and you would have an escape from the competition and you would be able to do what is right for you. It will definitely bring the ivory tower of your enemies down. Just stay focused on your own self, on your spiritual aspect, as this Hierophant here is suggesting. Finally, the last set of cards that we have, Kuvat, which is strength, and Kumar, which is the moon card. The moon card shows up again. Let me put this moon card here. And now you have two more cards, Five of States and Five of Cups. So the Five of States here is definitely showing up that people are trying to stop you from doing what you want, and Five of Cups is showing that they are miserably failing at it, and they are also not able to see that what you are doing is also bringing them some kind of benefit. They fail to see that. They'll see that later in next month, in April or May or somewhere. Few people who are the difficult most people to accept changes would see it later in their life, but that doesn't bother you. You are doing the right thing right now and bringing spiritual, physical, mental satisfaction for your own self, and that is the most important thing. So stay focused to that. I'll end this reading here, but if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you did not like this video or this particular pile message, hit the dislike button. I really want to know if this has hit a chord with you or not. Leave a comment below if it pleases you. And thank you so much for being there. Remember that the new website is Om Astral Luck. Om is spelled out as AUM. And you can visit that website, and see you next week. Bye bye. Namaste.